everyone, in this tutorial we'll add bullets into our game. So if you not seen before tutorials, the link was available in description. You can find all tutorials, and if you not subscribed to my channel, just hit that subscribe button. You can learn a lot many things in this channel. Let's watch this amazing. So in before tutorial we work with how to add a timer, and if timer was countdown automatically it changes to red. Just you can observe that if my timer is actual time is 10, and if it's like 5, automatically my timer color was changing to red. So I done this thing and it was very crazy thing. And now in this tutorial we'll work with bullets. So my player wants to get bullets. If bullets was falling, if bullet touches the enemy, automatically my enemy should die. This is my target here. So first of all I need to create a bullet. So just right click here and go to create empty object. So you can take just reset the positions, and you can make this one reset, and you can download the bullets from outside also. Like we are having uh, so many games like gameartstudio.com. So gameart2d.com and freeassets.com. So you can search here like bullets, and you can use free bullets also. So just search about sprites and whatever you want, and you can use the free bullets here. What you have. So I don't want to use outside bullets. So I want to use, if you want to use outside bullets, they are having some website like OpenGameArt and like OpenGameArt2d.com also. And so you can find that all links in description. So just search about bullets. So you can find the bullets and just download that bullets, and you can use other bullets into your game. And so this website and so many websites are there, you can find everything was available in description. So I think it's take 2 times to search. So you can see, you can find the bullet slide. So if you want to download these bullets, just click here and download this zip folder, and you can use here. So I don't want to use, of course you can use how you know already, we used everything, right? So how to create bullets in Unity by our own. So just add the component and make like sprite renderer, and just add here, and go to, just click this one and you can find knob. Just create a knob, and you can find the knob here and make main layer and make one. So I don't know that how are you able to see or not. Just I'll increase the size. So so this is the knob. I think just increase the size. I think you are able to see now. So just change the color of knob and make it as yellow because I love yellow. And change the position of this bullet, and because just keep this position, because just a little bit small, like, right, everything we done. So we need to add a rigid body to bullet, because if I click this one it should not be fall, just we should give like physics, right? Rigid body 2D. So we are adding rigid body 2D. So if I play the button, you can see how it was working. So yes, the bullet was falling down, right, due to the gravity scale. Just make this gravity scale as 0, and now you can observe it was not fall down. Yes, of course it was not fall down. So now add the component, make it as circle collider. So you can see we added circle collider, just changes the edge. Yes, now it's clear, right? So yes, so this is the way to create a bullet, and just make this one as a bullet. And we need to make this one as prefab. So just drag here and drop here, and you can find it's like a prefab, right? So this is the way to add prefab. And so just delete this one, because I don't want to I want to instantiate. So for that I'll create a new script for this. First of all I want to move the bullet. So just go here, just go to scripts, and create a new C sharp script. Name it as bullet. So name it as bullet. Where it was. So okay, it's like a bullet and just rename here also. So just rename bullet. So it should be same, otherwise it will not add. So it will come error to you. So now our bullet has to move, right? So we already added two things. We need to take two things here. So shut. Uh, Make this one as bullet. Okay, we need to take two things, that is it should move velocity of 5 and the it should move like a velocity of 5. That means the bullet should move right side, right? First of all, we are working with right side. So my task is the bullet should move like right side. So just go here and it's getting like error, right? Why it was getting, I don't know. So I just want to delete this script. Two scripts automatically it was created, because if you given anything wrong, automatically it will get. So just right click here and create new script and make it as bullet. So where it was, I don't know that. So just yes, just right click here and create a new C sharp script, make it as bullet. So just open this one and we need to write that bullet should move towards right. So first of all, I'll work with bullet should move right side. After some time, I'll work with bullet should move left side also. So for that, what I have to do, so I want to take two axes, that is a public float. So x-axis, so x-axis means like right side. So in right side, it should move like with the help of speed like 5f, and in left side it should move like 0. So I don't want to keep like anything, so just make it as public. So float velocity y is equal to 0 f. So we done, and we need to add rigid body. So rigid body 2D. So my rb. So this is the way to add rigid body. Now I want to get the component. So my rb, sorry, so my rb equal to, so get component, so rigid body 2D. So we are getting that component because we added the rigid body, right? So now just go to update. So in update we have to write, so my rb dot velocity, so new vector t, because the bullet should move like x and y axis, right? So with respect of vector to velocity x and velocity y. So otherwise you can keep like 5 comma 0. You can do both the things. So just control S, and now just play the button how it was working. We can see the bullet was moving or not. We can see here. Yes, yes, the bullet was not moving, right? Because so the bullet was not moving because we didn't written any get key or whatever it may be. So we need to write first of all. So we didn't added the script first of all. Just go here. So just add the component which is bullet. Then we can see how it was working. So just now play the button. So of course the bullet was moving, right? So unfortunately our platform is the bullet was moving. So we return only the movement of bullet. Now my task is I want to write automatically. If I press the control button or alt button, my bullet should generate. So for that I'm delete this one, and just I'll delete this bullet. Uh, but it should be there in prefab, already it is there in prefab, you can find. So now just go to player settings and just go to player script, which is player movement script. So here I want to write that is bullet movement. So for that, just public, so game object, so bullet, so bullet move, or whatever it may be you can give. And you should give two things, that is we need to take the position of bullet. So vector t bullet position, and also we need to take fire rate, how much speed should there and how much fine should be there. So if I press the alt button, my bullet should come continuously. So this is the way. So just make floor, so just make public floor. So I want to change, that's why I'm keeping as public. So fire rate, so initially it should be like 0.5 f. So and also give like, just make semicolon, and now just give next fire rate should be like 0.4. So just make this one as float, next fire is equal to 0.0 f, and we done this one. Now we created like, we taking the bullet move, that means bullet object, and also we are taking that position, and we are taking that fire rate, as well as we are taking now next fire rate also. Now just go to code and write void update. So here what we have to write here, so if input dot get button. So why I'm taking the get button down, so you can see here. So just go to project settings and just go to input, and you can find fire one. So if I press the fire one, so that means left control, if I press the control automatically or mouse 0, so your bullets will instantiate, so your bullets will come. So that's why I'm taking this one, and just copy paste here, same name should be there. And I'm equating with time dot delta time, so time dot delta time, so time dot time next fire. So here I want to write the code which is next fire equal to time dot time, so I'm equating with the time, initial time, plus fire rate. So we have taken the fire rate like initially 0.5 L. So fire rate, and I want to create a user defined function. So just go down and create public, so void make as a fire, so make is fire. So just better it should be capital. So just create a fire, and we should use this one here. So here, so just make fire. So in this we'll write the code, that is bullet should instantiate. So first of all I'll take the bullet position, that is equal to transform dot position. I'm taking that position. After that, if sorry, so here I'll write bullet should increase, right? So if I press alt button should increase, right? So bullet position plus equal to new vector 2, so 1f comma minus 0.43 rate, you can give whatever you want. So just close this one. So and bullet should come like continuously, right? So for that I'm using instantiate. So instantiate bullet, sorry bullet, so just use bullet move comma bullet position, I'm taking bullet position, as well as we are having one function that is quaternion. So just use that one and identity. So if you use this one, automatically the bullets will instantiate continuously. Just Control S and now check the whether the bullet was coming or not. So for that, just go here, just go to player button, and we need to drag the bullet here, right? So here we need to drag, so bullet. So for that, just already it's there in prefab. So just go to player. So drag and drop the bullet. So now the just play here, maximize, and you can see here. So is the bullets are coming or not? So if I press the control button, it's not coming, right? So yes, of course it's not coming. Because the position, due to the position, I think so. Just make this one, and where it was, yes, the bullets was not instantiating. So why it was not instantiating? So we need to know now. So for that, just Control S and check now. Just go to code. Uh, Void fire. Make this, remove this void. So no need to be public. I think it's not going this side. And just place what we are getting error. That is, oh shit. Just Control S and now you can see here. So that's why we didn't get. So just paste here. And just if I press, of course, yes, it's moving, right? So it's moving, but it's like moving very fast. So I think better to decrease this size because it's very big. So just I'll decrease the size of bullets, then we can just move here. So yes, it's pakka clear. So just now here you can see here, if I press control, so automatically my bullets was coming. Unfortunately it was there. So just delete this one and now we can try here. So now how it was working we can see here. So if I press control, yes, my bullets was coming, but it's not moving forward, right? So because the bullets was very big and not moving forward also. So just go to and reduce the size of bullet. So just go here and click the prefabs and just reduce the size. Just keep here for some time to reduce the size. Oh, I think it was not applied. Still it was not applied. And make overrides, then apply all, then it was applied. So right, it's clear now. So just overrides and apply all and just remove this bullet. And now how it was working we can see. If I press alt button, how it was working. Yes, you can see now it's not bad, it's working. You can see here. So did you observe that why it was not getting? Because we given some public like a fire rate. If you want to increase the fire rate like 0.1 f, and you can increase, just go to player and you can increase the fire rate of player. So where the player, hey, player tag was missing. So you can yes, of course. So you can increase the fire rate to 0.1 f. So just you can make here. Now if I play alt, so it's not getting. So what happens? So if I play the alt, so control, just press the control. So did you observe that? Yes, but my bullet was not destroying. So just go to bullet script and just write that bullet should destroy after some time. So for that I want to use to destroy after 3 seconds. So destroy. So destroy game object comma 3 seconds, that means 3f I'm giving that. After 3 seconds my bullet should be destroyed. So this is my motto to give. So just control s, just make semicolon, just control s and go, and you can see how it was working. So my bullet should destroy, right? So if I press control yes, so after 3 seconds did you observe that my bullet will be destroying? So just, did you observe that? So after 3 seconds my bullet will destroy. So just observe here. So of course it's not happening. So just save this one. Now you can check here, after 3 seconds it was not destroying or not. Yes, maximize and check this one. So this is the way to write code of bullet. So it's destroying fine and it's very clear, right? So now we'll work with so if I go to left one, so my bullet was not coming, right? So for that I want to write code. So if I move left one, automatically my bullet should come. So just go here. So if I play the button, so if I play the button, if I click, so did you observe that my bullet still was coming left side, it was not coming right side? So did you observe that? So this is the drawback of getting bullets right side. So just I want to get my bullets to, I think my bullets was not moving, right? So just add the component, still it was not moving because I didn't added this one. So now you can observe the bullets will move smoothly, that you can see. If I, did you observe that? Yes. So after 3 seconds it was destroying. So you can see here. So because I returned the code destroyed out game object after 3 seconds, that's why my bullet was destroyed. So did you observe if I my heart was also destroyed? So because I didn't give them the tag, so we'll work on that. So yes, if I left, if I click the control, so my bullets are also moving left side, right? So I don't want that. My bullet should move. If my player is flip in left side, automatically my bullet should also move left side. So for that I have to write the code. So for that just go here and write something. So just go in player movement code. So just go to player movement code, create a bool function. So make public static bool forward. So I'm taking this one. So here if I move greater than, if I move here, it should be true. So forward is equal to, so forward equal to true. So if I move that means less than or equal to 0, so backward it should be false. So just I'll make this one, I'll copy this one. So just I'll paste here, it should be false. So this is the way. And now so just I'll go, so I'll write more here in fire, just go into void fire and just make this one like this one, just this do something code which is just write in if code. So forward if forward equal to true, then just copy this and paste it here, and bullet is equal to, so instead of this just take new, so vector 2, So I'm changing this one. So transform dot position dot x with respect to time. So just dot x. So comma and transform dot with respect to, so that means I'm equating plus 0.3 with a like speed, like I'm giving like speed. So just comma transform dot transform dot position dot y, and it should be like a, you can give like 0.2, whatever it may be what you want. So 0.2, so 0.2 f, don't forget to give f. So it's on floating values, right? So just close the bracket. So just I remodify the code before we use it, and same like same here. So just copy this one here and paste it in if and if else. So else, just cut this one and just copy this and paste it here. Just copy and paste it here, and make this instead of plus, just make this minus because it should go backward, right? So this one also plus, small changes, that's it, it's enough. So just make this one also like minus. So just control S and go to bullet script, and we need to change some settings here, some code here. Just rb dot velocity initially should be this speed. So if I start, initially should be this speed, and if movement equal to, so I'm taking the code from movement player. So movement player dot, so forward, so I'm accessing that code is equal to true. Shut true. So here I'm writing the code that is just control X and just control V, paste it here. So velocity hex and velocity of just make this one, and in else if make movement of player is equal to false, dot forward is equal to false, then just make this, copy and paste it here, and make this instead of this, oh shit. So instead of your writing velocity x is minus 5, right? So here you should write like minus 5. So just take here minus 5f. So you can take public float velocity x left equal to minus 5f. So you can take same variable here, just copy and paste it here, because it should be minus, right? The thing, it should go like minus thing. So this is the only thing, and just control S, and you can do another thing also. And if you just copy and this just copy this bullet and paste it and make it as left bullet, and you can write left bullet code also. This is the one way to write this code. So now if I pay this one, just if I place the control button, so you can see here, so my bullets are initially going to left side, right? So it's not going to right side. So just stop here, and I think so I written some code. So just go to bullet code, and initially it should be like 5 5f and 0 initially should be like, so initially like 5s, oh yes, of course we done, and initially it should like minus 5s, Uh, so movement dot forward is equal to true and it should be false, else if it should be false. And here just check here we written correct or not. So yes, we didn't given initially it should be true. Then only it will goes to here. So initially it should be true, right? So now you can check here. Just play and maximize. And if I press control, you can see initially it should like true. So after 3 seconds, the bullets also destroyed. So if I this and you can see it's going left, right? So yes, it's Pakka working clear. So this is the way to add left bullet and right bullet into our game. I think the bullets were working. So now my task is if bullet touches the player, so if bullet touches the player, automatically my player should destroy. So just go to here and just go to enemy destroy code. So in enemy destroy, so if player touches the bullet, so if player touches the bullet, so my uh, player touches my bullet should die. So not my player should die. If player touches the player, if player touches the enemy, my bullet, sorry, if my bullet touches the player, automatically player should destroy. So this is my task. So for that I already used it like void on trigger. So on trigger, so on trigger enter 2d. So here on trigger enter 2d, I'll create a tag. So if so collision dot game object dot tag equal to, so I'll give tag like enemy to all enemies, like enemy. So I'll create a tag. So here destroy collision dot game object. So just control S and it's working or not we can see. And don't forget to give for every enemy that is tag just here, and just create a add tag and create tag like name as enemy. Save here and just go here and add a tag like enemy. For don't forget that name should E capital and everything should be same. Just go to sprite and make it as enemy for every enemy I'm adding, right? So that's it. I think I added to every enemy. So just play the button. So better to do prefab. Actually, I didn't make. So just control. Yes, my enemy was destroyed. Did you observe that? So unfortunately, my what we can say that my heart was also destroyed, right? So just go here and go to heart where it was located. So just go to here because it's collision, right? The both objects was colliding, then automatically my script, my what we can say that my heart also was destroying. So for that just go to code, just hard code. I think here we need to write if condition, that is if, just write collision dot, sorry, collision dot game object dot, you can equate with name. So name equal to player. If player touches, then only my tag should increase. So I think it's very clear, right? So why it was getting the error? So dot name is equal to player. So what it was showing. So just go here. So where heart I need to keep another equal. So you can see just control S and you can check here now. So just play here. if I press the control button, yes, my heart was not doing. So this is the way to write the code, and I'll give a task for you guys. What is the task means, if I pressing one bullet, automatically my player was dying, my enemy was dying, right? So if enemy destroy, if like if I press like five bullets, if I press five bullets, that five bullets should touches the enemy, then only enemy should destroy. So this is your task for you, and just do it, and let's do comment in comment sections. I hope you will do this task. Otherwise I can help by using seeing your comments also. So that's all for this today's video. I think I'll come with another video that how to add audios. So if I press the bullets, automatically I'll come sounds like everything. So I'll come with another video. That's all for this today's.
Hope this video is helpful to you. In future, definitely I'll do more videos and more things, and let's subscribe this channel because if you support me, I'll do more and more videos, and do like and share also. And if you want to ask anything, just do comment. I'll really